As I speak to you, the media has been awash that I flee this country, that I'm not in Nigeria, that I will not come back to Nigeria until there's change of government. But here am I, physically, flesh and blood. Mr. President, I start by saying that I have not received any criminal summon from any court within the territorial area of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I also want to state that, Mr. President, I have not received any arraignment notice from any court in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I also read in the media yesterday where Mohammed Audu addressed a press conference to say that he has not been served by any court in Nigeria. Mr. President, my house is known. My office is known. There was no attempt to even serve me any court summon in any of my known addresses. That is to start with. Mr. President, despite the fact that I have not been served, an arraignment have been carried out according to the press briefing by Moshood. No statement has been taken from me. So I do not know what investigation was conducted before report generated and I have been arraigned according to newspaper and social media reports. But physically, as Dino Melaye, I have not received any summon from any court. So, Mr. President, I am appalled that by the time I was attacked April 14th, 2017, the police arrested a gang of 6 people, and they were paraded by the same Jimo Moshood. And he said they have made confessional statements, guns and ammunition were recovered from them. These ammunition were paraded. In fact, the vehicle they used in coming to attack or attempted my assassination was also recovered, and all these are exhibits today before Kogi State Judiciary. These criminals have even been arraigned in court, and their testimonies have been accepted as exhibits in court. But yet, Mr. President, one of those declared wanted by the police in my assassination attempt is the one saying that on Airport Road in December, I gave him AK-47, 3 AK-47 and 430,000 inside my car on Airport Road. But Mr. President, as I speak to you, they fail in their myopic ignorance to state a date and time. I cannot understand how an arraignment can be done. A criminal confession, no date, no time. Because if you give me a date and time, I will be able to account for where I was on that date and time. Mr. President, you will know that the corpse they buried, they left the legs outside. Mr. President, I am also appalled. Why will the first PRO of the first headquarters leave Abuja to go to Lokoja to go and parade criminals when the state command have their own PPRO? Even when Evans, the most notorious kidnapper in the history of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, was arrested, he was paraded by Lagos Command, and the PPRO of Lagos State addressed the media. But this week, Mr. President, last week, they have made me so important. They have made me a national subject that the first PRO addressed 2 press conferences on Dino Melaye alone. They refused to address press conference on Dapchi girls. They refused to address press conference on Boko Haram, on the killing that is going on in every part of the north and the riverine areas of this country. But they addressed press conference on an innocent man twice in 1 week, and even declaring that if I'm not in court, I will be declared wanted for a matter that has already been taken to court. Mr. President, the truth will continue to remain the truth. The Holy Book said, we shall know the truth, and the truth shall set us free. Mr. President, I will continue to stand on the pedestal of the truth, and that truth shall surely set me free. I serve a living God what God has given me, no man can take. And what God has not given to me, no man can give. On his oath I stand. And I know in God I trust. I thank my colleagues for standing for democracy, because this is not about Dino Melaye. It is about respect for the rule of law, which the president of this country and everyone have sworn to uphold. I have written all the international diplomatic cause and United Nations. I have written Amnesty International, and by the grace of God, in matter of days, I will be on CNN, I will be on Ad Talk on BBC in London. I am going to speak on the loudest point of my voice. If I die, I die, but I shall not die without fighting. I shall not die without speaking the truth. And on that truth, I stand, and God is my refuge. I thank you for listening.